Hey guys, I'm Viper, and welcome to my American Grand Prix preview, or Circuit of the American Grand Prix preview, whatever you want to call it. And today, as you can see in the background, it's some F1 2001 at the Indianapolis Speedway. Now the reason being for this, just a quick note on this, and I'll promise it'll be quick, is because I tried doing the preview video. Obviously I usually do them at circuits, and I tried doing it at Circuit of the Americas, but the AI were all over the place and they kept smashing up and causing safety cars and stuff, which was pretty funny, but I wanted to get a good race, and unfortunately I couldn't get it done, so I've had to use Indianapolis. Anyway, moving on to the main part of this video, which is of course talking about Circuit of the Americas, 2016 American Grand Prix, and what to expect and so on. Now obviously in the past 2 years we've seen the race being won by Lewis Hamilton. 2014 he won it from Nico Rosberg, who had the better start and got off the line better than Lewis did. Lewis obviously overtaken about halfway through the race and then going on to win, or 3/4 way through the race, I can't remember which one it was. Last year we saw an aggressive Lewis take his third world title here after drawing an extensive points gap, and now 1 year on, so 2016, the title is now within Rosberg's favour, big time. Now obviously after seeing Rosberg's dominant performance and Hamilton getting a really bad start, in fact the worst of the championship so far, and obviously Rosberg extending his lead to 33 points. Now we're moving on to the final 4 races of the season. Obviously Circuit of America is the next race up. Now personally I can't see Rosberg being caught. Even if Hamilton does manage to win the next 4 races, Rosberg still wins the championship by 5 points. Should he finish second every single race. Lewis needs 2 second places and 2... Oh no. Rosberg needs to finish second twice and third twice in order for Lewis to win. So essentially what it comes down to is if Rosberg wins the next race, then Lewis is completely out of it, and he knows this. Obviously they keep saying Lewis is going to he'll fight back and blah blah blah. Personally I don't believe all this. I believe it's rubbish. For me, I mean, Lewis is quite good at the American track, Circuit of the Americas. It's his sort of battleground, hunting ground. But as seen in this championship this year, a lot of the places where Hamilton should just thrive on, like Monza, where he had like 0.3 of a second advantage, and he ended up missing up the start, finishing second to Rosberg on that race, where he should have easily won it. It just shows you how much this championship is going to be down to, really. And to be honest, Rosberg's probably going to have a better chance here this weekend than Lewis is, even though this is more Lewis's hunting ground sort of thing, and Lewis is a lot more comfortable at this track. Rosberg can easily take it, there's no doubt about it, there's no question about it. Rosberg can easily take it. Anyway, like I said, the race originally was hosted back in 2012, we've seen Vettel win it once, Hamilton's won it 3 times out of 4. It could be 4 times out of 5 if he wins it this weekend. But anyhow, moving on, aside from that, moving on to the main predictions for the American Grand Prix. Now, as I mentioned before, this seems like Lewis's hunting ground, but Rosberg has been quite strong on where Lewis should have easily won, in my opinion. So I think for this race we're going to see a feisty Rosberg take pole, but who will win the race? I don't know. Obviously it's going to be all the Mercs, most likely. Red Bull did look quite strong here last year, and they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. So make sure you keep an eye out for the Red Bulls. They'll definitely be trying to cause trouble at the front. But I'm actually going to say that, alright, Lewis doesn't usually get good starts, but I'm going to say Lewis to win from Daniel Ricciardo, from Nico Rosberg, from Max Verstappen, and then in 5th place I'm going to say, why don't we take a ballsy guess? We'll say, Sebastian Vettel in 5th. 6th to 10th I'm going to say Kimi Raikkonen, Sergio Perez, Nico Hülkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, and Romain Grosjean to round out the top 10. So those have been my predictions for this weekend's American Grand Prix. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section what your predictions are for this weekend. And of course, make sure to stick around, because obviously the next week is the Mexican Grand Prix, I believe, which is the next race on the calendar. So expect the title race to go down to the wire. Obviously, everyone keeps saying this, the title race will go down to the wire, blah blah blah. But honestly, it just depends on this weekend. If Rosberg wins, Lewis has got no chance in my opinion. If Rosberg wins, he wins the championship. Not exactly, obviously if Lewis finishes second, he doesn't win the championship just yet. But he could probably win it by Brazil should he win here and in Mexico next race. He could be the champion by Brazil. So, until next time, I've been Viper Racing. You guys have been awesome for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you do enjoy, and be sure to subscribe if you are new. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra!